Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Hive in Atlanta, Georgia. We are down here in Atlanta in the Dome today. Beautiful weather inside the Dome for an Eastern Conference battle between the London Knights as they visit the Atlanta Swarm. You are watching the SFL on YouTube, presented by APM Music. I am Mike Daggs, your play-by-play commentator today. Alongside me in the booth is Matthew Mitchell. How are you today, Matthew?
Oh, I'm good. I'm really excited for this matchup. The London Knights are looking to play their first game, and they're looking to come out with a win.
Joining us on Stats today is JD. Today's matchup is between one of our four new expansion teams, the London Knights, facing off against the Atlanta Swarm. Swarm finished 7-5 last season in the Eastern Conference, middle of the pack for that bunch. They did make the playoffs, but they lost to Chicago. We're starting this season with a new conference alignment. There's a new player progression system. Everybody's geared up for a fresh start in Season 10 as we go down to the field for the kickoff. Atlanta will be kicking it away to the London Knights. Jeffrey Daggs back to receive the kickoff. And here we go. The kick is away. Daggs takes it at the 10-yard line, brings it up to the 35. Still going, breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle all the way past midfield, brings it into Atlanta territory to start the London Knights' first drive.
Yeah, that's a great job to just power through those tackles, especially when there's not really much blocking on those people up there. It's a good job to make some yardage yourself.
Excellent job on the return there. Quarterback Michael Martin brings his offense out on the field for the first time today. Starts out in an I formation. Hands the ball off. Spencer Meyer gets it back to the line. No gain on the play. Brings up a 2nd down and 10. Martin out in the shotgun. 3 receiver set. High snap. Martin takes the pass. Going deep downfield over the middle and is picked off. Returned up to the 30-yard line. Interception on the play by Aaron Lee. Strong safety for Atlanta. Brings up a 1st down and 10 for the Atlanta Swarm. DeMar Woods on the field in a power I formation. And he's going to drop back, look for the throw. Throws over to the left-hand side, and it is caught for a 4-yard gain on the play. Boo Chisholm with the reception. Brings up a 2nd down and 6 for Atlanta. Woods is going to hand it off for the first time today. Stuffed at the line. No gain on the play. Be 3rd down and 6 for Atlanta. Woods back in the gun. Takes the snap. Looks downfield. Pump fakes. Throws it over to the left-hand side. And it is caught for a 1st down. Tay Dot on the reception for Atlanta. First down and 10 from the Atlanta 42-yard line. Woods back to throw. Throws it over to the right-hand side, and it is caught out of bounds. Once again, Dot with the reception. Brings up a 2nd down and 6. Atlanta struggled on their first possession of Season 9, scoring only 25% of the time. Most of the time being forced to punt, turning the ball over. Deep downfield, and the ball is tipped, and incomplete. Jay Front's targeted on that play, tight end for Atlanta. And let's take a look at the Atlanta offense. We mentioned DeMar Woods at quarterback, number 2. We have L.B. Allen III at number 19. Already have seen Boo Chisholm, number 80, at receiver. We also have Jay Fronts, number 85 at tight end. And BDG Hollywood, he's the running back, number 34. 3rd down and 6 for Atlanta. From their own 46-yard line. Woods back to throw, looking deep down the left-hand side. The ball is tipped and incomplete. Targeting Boo Chisholm on the play. Pass was broken up. Brings up a 4th down and 6. Matthew, you back?
Now they'll have to punt it away.
Otis Jenkins on to punt for Atlanta. Daggs deep in his own territory to return it. Daggs takes it from the 19 and gets stuffed at the 19. Refs spotted at the 20, where London will take over for their 2nd drive of the day. And let's take a look at the London offense. They are led by quarterback Michael Martin, number 8. Wide receivers, Giacomo Jones, number 11, and Andre Godspeed, number 10. Spencer Meyer, who we've seen, number 21, is the running back. Martin in the gun. Takes the snap. Throws over to the left-hand side, and it is hauled in for a 1st down up to the 34-yard line. Andre Godspeed on the reception. Oh, excuse me, that was Langley. Nice out route there for the 1st down. Decent yardage on that play. First down and 10, power I formation. Martin's going to take the ball, and he's going to throw. Steps up into the pocket, throws over to the left-hand side. It is incomplete. Brings up a 2nd down and 10. Second down and 10. Martin back in the gun. Looking deep downfield is all day to throw. Throws over to the right-hand side. The ball is tipped, almost picked off. Nearly picked off by Jerry Forth of the Atlanta Swarm defense. Brings up a 3rd down and 10. Let's take a look at the Atlanta defense. E.K. Vinson, number 22 at free safety. Aaron Lee, number 20 strong safety. We have cornerbacks Patrick Ketsa and Jerry Forth, number 23 and 27 respectively. Dylan Rowland and Aquinas Shine, number 40s and 58. They are linebackers. And Andrew Hawkins, number 97 at DT. Martin's going to be back to throw. Throws, tips again. That ball is bouncing all over the place. And it is caught. And it is a 1st down. What an amazing catch. Langley once again on the reception. That ball bounced around a few times before finally being hauled in. I think 4 or 5 different people had their hands on the ball. First down and 10 from the London 44-yard line. Martin takes a deep drop, throwing down to the left-hand side. Dangerous throw, but it is caught. Another beautiful throw for a 1st down, and that time it is. Andre Godspeed on the reception. Beautiful inside post route. Nice yardage on that play. First down and 10 from the Atlanta 33-yard line. Inside 7 minutes here in the first quarter. And we have a handoff, which is immediately stuffed in the backfield for a loss of 2. Multiple defenders in on that tackle. Dylan Rowland was in there along with some of his teammates for help. It's going to bring up a second down and 12. Martin in the gun, flanked by a running back on each side. 3 receivers set. Martin looking downfield, under pressure, ducks 1 sack. Scrambles, he's going to take it himself. He runs it for about 3 yards. Will bring up a third down and 9. Chased down on the play by James Paulson, number 96. Third down and 9 now. 4 receivers set, 3 bunch to the right-hand side. Martin looks back, throws over the middle, it is caught, but it is going to be short. Nice catch on the play by the running back, but he only is able to gain just enough to bring up a 4th down and 1. Now London, one of the few teams with a star kicker, but they are not going to bring him out here at this point. They are going to go for it. Still 3 receivers to the right. Might just be trying to draw him off sides here. The crowd here in Atlanta is stomping their feet, making all sorts of noise, and they were just trying to draw him off sides. London is going to burn their first time out of the day. Now you're probably going to see the star kicker. Zach Daggs, number 12, is going to come out onto the field to try what would be a 42-yard field goal. See if London can get on the board first. There he is, number 12, size of an offensive lineman, but boy can he kick. One of the few left-footed kickers in the league, too. Snap, low snap. Ball is placed down, kick is up, and it is through. And London is on the board first, 3-0. London over Atlanta. 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. One of the real benefits of having a star kicker on your roster is being able to make some of those what would be potentially difficult field goals look more like chip shots. Zach Daggs has the ball teed up, ready for the kickoff, sending it back to Atlanta. And the kick is away. Taken at the 2-yard line. He's going to run it up to about the 20 where he gets absolutely crushed. Returned by Tay Dott. Seen him a couple times in the pass game already. And DeMar Woods is going to lead his offense back out there. Update on other games. It looks like Oklahoma City is up over Tulsa 3-0 late in the first quarter. And we are going to have a handoff. Beautiful run. Breaks 1 tackle. Breaks another. He is running down the field to the 30. Nobody's going to catch him. The 20. The 10. Touchdown Atlanta. Beautiful run by BDG Hollywood to the house. And that is how you answer a field goal, is by coming out and running it darn near 80 yards. Breaks 1 tackle, and then it was all Hollywood the rest of the way. No one can catch him. Speed for days. Just like that, Atlanta takes the lead. Jason Arena on for the extra point try. The snap, the hold, the kick, and it is good. 7-3 now, Atlanta over the London Knights. A huge swing of events. Arena has the ball teed up, ready to go. The kick is underway, sending it back to London. Ball taken at the 10-yard line, out past the 20, brings it up to the 30, and Dags is stuffed at the 29-yard line. Decent return. Gives London some good field position to get their drive underway. Martin leading his offense back out there. Has about 54 yards on the day so far today. Ball is snapped, thrown quick over to the right-hand side, and it is complete for a 4-yard gain. Nice reception by Leroy Green. Two running backs in the backfield. Handoff is taken and run up for the first down. Spencer Meyer with the carry. Thought he might get stuffed there just before getting across the first down marker, but he makes it just enough. Martin hands the ball off to Meyer again. Tries a spin move, but he is brought down at the 44-yard line. Brings up a 2nd down and 6 as we tick inside 4 minutes here in the first quarter. Martin, deep drop, looking, under pressure, throws deep downfield, and it is almost picked off. Patrick Ketsa had his hands on the ball, but couldn't haul in the interception for Atlanta. Patrick Ketsa, a rookie this season. Brings up a 3rd down and 6. Martin looking, has all day. Throws deep down the left side. A guy was open, but he does not get there. Good defense. Andre Godspeed, the intended receiver, on the play. The pass was broken up, nearly picked off again. Brings up a 4th down. And London is going to send their punting unit back onto the field. Michael Pont on to punt for the Knights. Another score update. In the second quarter, San Antonio is up 10-7 over Dallas. Punt taken at the 20-yard line, and Dot is stuffed at that spot. Atlanta will take over from their own 21. See what Atlanta can do on this drive. Last drive capped off by a beautiful run by Hollywood. But he is not out there for the 1st and 10. DeMar Woods alone in the backfield. Empty set. Throws over to the left-hand side. Nearly swatted, but it is caught, hauled in by Boo Chisholm. 9-yard gain on the play. Donnie Mack, not fooled by that spin move, brings him down before he can get any further, limiting the damage to only 9 yards. Three receiver, two running back set. Woods under center. He is going to hand it off to Hollywood, who spins his way up for a gain of about 4 yards, up to the 34-yard line, and another first down. Chisholm looking like a superstar, already over 80 yards on the day. Obviously, one of them was the run for nearly 80. Woods in the gun. Pump fake. Throws deep down the field into triple coverage, and it's picked off! Picked off by, it looks like Garrett Rowland Sr., the outside linebacker. It is Rowland. Playing a little deep zone coverage back. He actually looks like he's in man coverage. The ball was initially tipped by Kane Vasquez, and then Rowland's able to pick it off and bring it back to the London 48-yard line, where London will take back over again. Michael Martin back out on the field. Handoff, stuffed immediately at the line. He is going nowhere on that one. Dylan Rowland in on the tackle. Looks like Aquantis Shine also in, teaming up with Rowland to stuff Meyer for no gain on the play. The refs mark it as a loss of 1. Martin under center. Three receiver set. He's going to hand it off, see what Meyer can do again, and he can go nowhere. Tackled once again in the backfield. Aquantis Shine wreaking havoc on the run game for London. Meyer less than 10 yards so far on the day. Not having a good first quarter. Atlanta crowd on their feet. 3rd down and 13. Martin in the gun. Three receivers to the right. Martin looking, steps up into the pocket, and he is sacked. The Atlanta defense just absolutely dominating the offensive line. Shaq Barrett off the edge, just totally dominating that line. Gets the nice sack, brings up a 4th down and 18. And once again, we see Michael Pont on to punt. Tay Dot back to receive. He's going to take it at about the 22. Calls for the fair catch. Inside 1 minute here in the first quarter. Not a big day passing for either one of these quarterbacks. DeMar Woods, 4 attempts, about 24 yards so far. And a pick. Woods will come out under center. Hands it off to Hollywood, who's going to run along the right-hand side. He is met right at the line. Garrett Rowland Sr., joined by Kane Vasquez in for that tackle. No gain on the play, brings up a 2nd down. Woods with the handoff. Oh, and he is absolutely crushed in the backfield. Just leveled for a loss on that play. Slyn Shady, inside linebacker wearing number 99 for London, shoots right into the backfield. Beautiful tackle. Loss on the play. 3rd down and 12 as we tick away the final second of the first quarter. Your score, the Atlanta Swarm 7, London Knights 3. Third down and 12 for Atlanta. Empty backfield for Woods. Woods takes the snap. He is looking. Throws deep down the right side, and it is somehow hauled in triple coverage. An amazing catch by Jay Fronts, the tight end. Woods looking totally comfortable in that pocket. Throws it deep over the middle. Looks like fronts was being covered by Slim Shady. Sometimes a matchup nightmare when you have a good receiving tight end being covered by a linebacker. Atlanta quick to the line, and they are going to throw the ball out into the flat, but it is read very well by the London defense. Tackled for a loss on the play. Garrett Rowland Sr. once again wrapping up Hollywood to prevent any further damage on this drive. Woods is going to throw a quick pass over to the right-hand side. It was a quick out route. It is hauled in for a nice short gain. Boo Chisholm on the reception. Brings up a 3rd down and 7. Was tackled inbounds. Going to keep the clock running here as we pass inside 10 minutes in the first half. Woods alone in the backfield for this 3rd down. 3 receivers split out to the left, 1 to the right. Takes the snap. Looks, throws, catch, 1st down. Throws right to the line, just enough to get the 1st down on that play. Another nice reception by Leroy Green of the Atlanta offense. Atlanta slowly picking apart London. Not getting any big chunk plays on this drive, but just enough short ones to keep converting for 1st down after 1st down. I formation. There's going to be a delayed handoff, and Slim Shady having none of that. Wraps him up in the backfield, throws him down for a 3-yard loss. Second down and 13 for the Swarm. Wood's going to throw a short pass over to the right side, right by the line of scrimmage. Hauled in by Hollywood. Wasn't able to get a whole lot more out of it. Brings up a 3rd down and 10. Once again, we see Woods alone in the backfield. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Woods looking. Oh, and he's under pressure. He's wrapped up. He can't break away, and he is brought down for a sack. Wrapped up by Charles Swan for the sack to end this drive for the Swarm. In other games around the league, San Antonio now up 17-7 over Dallas. As we see Atlanta on to punt. Otis Jenkins punts it back to Daggs. Daggs standing at his own 10-yard line. Takes it. Misses 1 tackle. Can't miss the second. Gets it up to the 16-yard line where he is brought down. London will take over at their own 16. 7.5 here to go in the first half of our game. See if London can get anything going here on offense. Not a lot out of the passing game. Not a lot out of the running game yet. Atlanta defense having a field day with these guys. Meyer takes the handoff, runs it up for a gain of about 4. Finally getting some positive yardage out of the run game. Second down and 6. 3 receivers, 2 running backs. Martin is going to hand it off. Meyer gets a great run on this one. Gains about 7 yards on the play and gets a 1st down for London. And that's the sort of play that we need to see out of the London offense if they're going to make some progress here and get some more points on the board. Don't want this game to get out of hand too soon. First down and 10 from the London 28. Ball is handed off. Breaks a couple of tackles. Almost can break a third. Great gain on the play. 6 yards. Brings up a second down and 4. Meyer averaging about just under 3 yards a carry now with those last couple of runs. Atlanta defense showing pressure, and they do send just about everybody. Dylan Rowland in the backfield crushes Meyer for a loss on the play. Brings up a third down and 7 for the London Knights. Martin takes the snap out of the gun, looking downfield, steps to the right, throws over the middle, and it is dropped. His receiver was open, and it's in and out of his hands for an incomplete pass. Unable to haul in what would have been a reception for a first down. And instead, London will once again send their punting unit onto the field. Michael punt to punt. Tay Dot back to receive. The punt is away. Taking it about the 34, gains about 3-4 yards on the return, where Atlanta will take over with 5.5 minutes to go. And now a brief word from the SFL.
Want to do what I do? Contact me in a DM on Discord to find out how you can get involved with streaming live games, calling games, or breaking them down on the air with our broadcast team. Or help make our production even better by joining our new live stats team, helping our broadcasters shine brighter. We are hashtag Loading Legends in the SFL.
Hollywood with a beautiful run on first down. Gains 7 on the play. Brought to an end by a vicious hit. Second down and 3 as we tick down to 5 minutes left in the first half. Ball is taken, runs up the right side, spins his way up for a first down, gets it up to the 49-yard line. BDG Hollywood. Stats for Hollywood looking great so far. Over 80 yards, averaging darn near 12 yards. Has his touchdown already. So far, the one-man offense. Woods back to throw this time. Throws it over to the right-hand side. In and out of the hands of Jay Fronts. Can't quite haul this pass in. Looks like the pass was maybe thrown a little bit behind his intended target. Unable to bring it in. Second down and 10. Woods hands the ball off to Hollywood. Scoots his way up. Oh, crushed. But he gets it all the way up to the 42-yard line. Nice gain on that play. Brings up a third down and 1. Thought he was going for even more than that, but he just gets absolutely leveled. Woods enters center with 2 running backs here on a third down and 1. London 41-yard line. London defense crowding the line. They're able to make the tackle, but it's not until Hollywood gets a first down on the play. Atlanta once again picking away at the London defense. Wood's going to hand off the ball to Hollywood. Runs up the middle, gets a nice gain of 6 yards on the play. Scores from around the league. Sioux Falls leads Houston 10-3 at the half. Tulsa over Oklahoma City 7-6. Couple minutes to go in the second quarter. Woods is going to hand the ball off again. Just shy. It's going to be 3rd down and inches. I thought Hollywood got enough for the first down. Not quite. Just short of the marker. Woods is going to hand the ball off. Slyn Shady wraps him up. And no gain on the play. Right at the line of scrimmage, Slyn Shady wraps up BDG Hollywood. They were spinning. Wasn't sure if the ball had ever quite crossed the line. It looks like it did not. And they are going to mark it short. But DeMar Woods, he is off. And that brings us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here in Atlanta. 4th and inches. It looks like Atlanta is going to bring on their kicking unit. Wasn't sure if Woods might try to draw London off sides and get a free first down, or even just go for it on 4th and inches. But we are going to see a kick. Jason Arena on for a 47-yarder, it looks like. Definitely not a chip shot here. The kick is up, ball is away, and it is through the uprights. 47-yard field goal is good. Brings Atlanta's lead up to 10-3 over London. Inside 2 minutes to go. London will get the ball back. We'll see what the all-rookie squad can do on offense in their first 2-minute drill of the regular season. Kick is away. Jeffrey Daggs takes it at the 8-yard line. Gets up past the 20. Spins his way up to the 30-yard line, where he is wrapped up and brought down. London will take over at their own 30. Minute 52 to go. 2 timeouts remaining. If you remember, they burned 1 timeout trying to get the Swarm defense to jump off sides on a 4th down earlier. We'll see if burning that timeout in the first quarter comes back to haunt them here on this, what will probably be their last drive of the half. Martin leading the offense onto the field. He's going to hand the ball off. Meyer runs his way up, gets about 5 on the play, wrapped up and tackled. Nice tackle on the play by E.K. Vinson. E.K. Vinson. Free safety, number 22. And the clock is a-running. 2nd down and 5. Martin under center. London not seeming to be in any particular hurry here. Swarm defense swarming the line. Ball is handed off to Myers. See what he can get here on 2nd down. He gains 2, brings up a 3rd down and 3, and we're going to see a no huddle. Martin still under center out of the I formation. Quick snap. Drops back. 7-step drop. Under pressure. Misses 1 sack. Throws it. Caught by Meyer, but he is wrapped up and tackled on the play. It's going to bring up a 4th down and 2. Thought they might be able to make some magic happen there. Bushido Brown says, no, sir. Tackles Meyer. And London sends their punting unit back out onto the field. Tay Dot back to receive the punt. And they're going to let as much time tick off this clock as possible to give the Swarm as little to work with as they can. The punt is away. Ball is taken at the 25-yard line and leveled. Absolutely leveled on the play by Robin Murdoch. Strong safety for the London Knights playing special teams. Atlanta will take the ball at their own 26, 15 seconds to go here in the first half. I expect that Woods will play this conservative, probably just a handoff to Hollywood. I am wrong. He drops back to throw. Quick throw over the middle. Dangerous throw. It is caught. Brings up a second down and 1. Nearly picked off. And Atlanta is going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts. A defensive battle for us here in the first game for both of these teams here in Week 1. You're watching the SFL presented by APM Music here on YouTube. Woods under center. Looks like they might just hand it off here to run the quarter out. Hollywood takes the ball, runs over to the left side. Ref gets in the way, spins. Hollywood breaks a tackle. He's going down the sideline. No one's going to catch him. It is a touchdown again. BDG Hollywood. An amazing run. London kept trying to tackle him, and nobody could get him. The Swarm is absolutely alive here in Atlanta. Runs on the inside. Ref gets in the way. Gets taken down. Vasquez can't tackle him. Daggs can't tackle him. And nobody can get to Hollywood as he brings it in for his second touchdown on the day. Well over 100 yards, 2 touchdowns on less than 15 attempts. This game is all Hollywood so far. Jason Arena back on the field to kick. Ace Goodhart will hold. Kick is up. And it's good. 17-3 is your score at the half. Atlanta Swarm over the visiting London Knights. We will be back after halftime.
The Simulation Football League is presented by APM Music and is the official theme music provider of the SFL. Listen to their Champions Will Rise soundtrack at apmmusic.com today and search through thousands of tracks to boost the quality of your stream just like us. APM Music, production music library and custom music house.
Don't miss the SFL podcast every Saturday night at 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern on Twitch before the league's weekend slate gets kicked off. Join me, Mighty RX, defending champion team owner Ramos Lynn, and our host, Jack Brown, to break down all the headlines in the SFL. Jack, yeah, I know we gotta move on. Calm down. See you there, everybody.
And welcome back to the Hive. What an amazing first half we had. A couple of beautiful runs by BDG Hollywood. First half stats, 14 attempts, 175 yards, 2 touchdowns. Amazing day so far for Hollywood. Shout out again to JD, who is keeping track of the stats for me as I call your game. Really appreciate that, JD. And the second half is underway. Dags kicks it deep. Ball is taken at the 4-yard line. It's going to get out to the 25 where he is wrapped up and brought down. T-Dot, as people in chat keep calling him. See Liam Crowter in the chat. Beef Supremes. LB29. Sir Shady. Appreciate you guys all being here today. Atlanta is going to take over at their own 27-yard line to get the second half rolling. Woods is going to hand it off to Hollywood, who breaks a couple more tackles, keeping his day alive, but only can gain 1 on that play. Ran about 20 yards sideways to get 1. Tackle on the play by Kane Vasquez. Ball is handed off to Hollywood again. Runs around the right side, but he is immediately wrapped up and tackled. Garrett Rowland Sr. coming in from the outside to grab him by the ankles and bring him down. No gain on the play. 3rd down and 9. Woods alone in the backfield. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Formation they seem to enjoy here. The whole London defense, except for 2 safeties, are right on the line. London sends 4. Woods has time to throw. Throws it over to the left-hand side. It is hauled in, but it is going to be short. Not able to get enough for the first down. T-Dot on the reception. Scores from around the league. Tulsa up 10-6 over Oklahoma City. Sioux Falls up 10-5. An odd score there, literally and figuratively, over Houston. And Jenkins on to punt. Punts it away to Jeffrey Daggs, waiting to take the kick. Grabs it at his own 26-yard line and has his head taken off by the Atlanta special teamers. Looks like that was Egg Chen. That's right, Egg. Egg Chen with the tackle. First down and 10 from the London 28. Michael Martin leading his team back onto the field. Going to drop back and look for a receiver. Pump fakes, throws it over to the left-hand side. Has a receiver caught for the first down. Andre Godspeed with his, I believe, first catch of the day. He's able to throw a nice high pass over here to the right side. It helps having a 6'4" target like Godspeed. He's able to jump up well out of harm's way of the Atlanta defense. Brings it up to the London 42-yard line. High snap. Martin steps up into the pocket. Pump fakes again. He dumps it down over the middle. Short gain on the play of 6 yards. Giacomo Jones with his first catch on the day. Finally starting to get these receivers in on the action, which I think is definitely going to be necessary. Meyer, 12 attempts, 28 yards, averaging just over 2 yards a carry. No touchdowns for him on the day. Might have to get the passing game going a little bit more. Press coverage for the Atlanta defense. Ball is handed off to Meyer. He's wrapped up by 3 different defenders on the line. Saw Andrew Hawkins in on that one. A host of defenders. A Qantas Shine. 3rd down and 2. Right at midfield. Looks like it'll definitely be a pass. Empty backfield for Martin. Martin takes the snap. Looks under pressure. Throws the ball. But it is thrown straight down into the turf, not able to get the pass off downfield. Jin Rummy in on the pass breakup there, applying the pressure to Martin. And London will have to punt this ball away. Michael Ponton to punt. Dot takes the ball at his own 13-yard line, spins up to the 15-yard line, and is immediately brought down. First down and 10 for Atlanta from their own 17-yard line. See if Hollywood wants to add to his stats for the day. Woods is going to give him that chance. Hollywood around to the left-hand side, gains about 1. Garrett Erland Sr. with the tackle. 4 tackles on the day so far, 1 for a loss. Seems like he's done even more than that. His name has been everywhere for this London defense. Had that pick earlier as well. Woods hands the ball off to Hollywood along the right side. Figured they'd try the other direction, and that does not work either. Slyn Shady wraps him up for a 1-yard loss. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 as we tick down inside 7 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. You are watching the SFL on YouTube presented by APM Music. Empty backfield for Woods on 3rd down and 10. Woods is going to throw over the middle. Dangerous pass caught for the 1st down. Boo Chisholm hauls in another catch. The most active receiver so far today. Woods had a nice clean pocket. Slyn Shady almost there, able to make a nice play on the ball. But unfortunately, he just can't get there in time. Samuel Cassidy in on the tackle for London. And Woods is going to stick to the empty backfield look on a 1st down and 10. High snap, throws quick to the left-hand side. Caught, ball was bobbled a little bit by Chisholm, but he is able to haul it in. Almost a 10-yard gain, brings up a 2nd down and inches. Chisholm now with about 5 catches on the day, almost 40 yards receiving. Far and away the best receiver out of either squad so far as stats go. Woods under center, hands it off to Hollywood, runs through the right side, jumps over one man. Not able to get much more than 5 yards, but it is more than enough for a 1st down. See the stats on your screen there, 181 yards so far for Hollywood. In other games, Houston finally pulls ahead of Sioux Falls. Houston's now leading 12-10. Tulsa having a field day over Oklahoma City, 17-6. And back in our game, Hollywood wrapped up on that play. Slyn Shady in on defense again for the tackle. Woods under center, 2 running backs, hands it off to Hollywood. Hollywood's only able to gain maybe a yard on the play, if anything. And that brings up a 3rd down and 9. Woods alone in the backfield, 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. London defense sends 4. Woods looking. Pressure almost got there. Wobbly throw over to the left side. Nearly picked off by Donnie Mack. Mack jumped up trying to pull that pass in. Couldn't do it. But it does bring up a 4th down and 9. And London will get the ball back. Otis Jenkins on to punt from the 46-yard line. Jeffrey Daggs waiting deep. Punt is away. Taken at about the 15-yard line. Blockers out in front, but Not enough blockers. Tags leveled at the 20-yard line where London will take over. Just under 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Brookhead in the chat wants to get a gif of Hollywood running the ref over. I'd like to see that one too. I think that's probably going to make the highlight reel for this week. Martin takes a snap out of the shotgun, throws it to the right side. Nice catch by Giacomo Jones for the first down. Can't quite turn his way upfield. Had room for days out in front of him if he could turn, but his momentum carries him out of bounds. First down and 10 from the London 37-yard line. Martin in the gun. Meyer flanking him to the right-hand side. Excuse me, Martin was under center. There's two running backs in the backfield. Meyer takes a handoff, runs it up the left-hand side, gets a gain of about 5 yards on the play. Tackled by Aaron Lee, coupled with a Qantas Shine. Martin hands the ball off to Meyer. Meyer's wrapped up, tackled on the play after a gain of 2. Shine in on the tackle again. Third down and 3. London comes out in the I formation. They might try to run it here. Atlanta showing a 4-3 defense. They try to stuff it, but they can't. Meyer spins his way up. Beautiful gaping hole up the middle. Meyer's able to cross midfield for a first down for London. Sioux Falls and Houston game. Sioux Falls once again takes the lead. We are now early in the fourth quarter. Sioux Falls up 17-12 over Houston. Back here in Atlanta, we have a first down and 10 for the London Knights as they are operating in Atlanta territory. They desperately need some points on this drive. Meyer takes a handoff. He is stopped for a 1-yard loss. Aaron Lee coming up out of the safety position, playing a little run support there, and is able to get into the backfield for the TFL. Second down and 11. Martin's going to now operate out of the gun. Takes a snap. Clean pocket. Throws the ball. Oh, nearly picked off. In and out of the hands of the defender. That one may have gone for 6 the other direction. A Qantas Shine playing a shallow zone. Sees that pass coming. He's watching Martin all day. Sees that ball getting thrown and breaks. Nice quick closing speed. Andre Godspeed, the intended target on the play. Unable to haul in the interception. Brings up a third down and 11. Three receivers to the right, one to the left. Martin throws it over to the right-hand side, and it is hauled in. Giacomo Jones. First down, London. Three receptions for Jones on the day now. That'll put him up over 30 yards. The London offense started to knock on the door of Atlanta. They need to get some points out of this drive to stay in contention as we tick down to 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Martin's going to throw it quick over to the left-hand side. Finds his receiver, Godspeed. Able to get a nice gain of 7 on the play. And he gets out of bounds to preserve the time on the clock. Brings it up to the Atlanta 27-yard line. 2nd down and 3. Martin under center. Atlanta defense moving all around. The linebackers drop into coverage. Martin is wrapped up and sacked. Atlanta defense having no part of that play. Sacked on the play by Jin Rummy. Once again in the backfield. Brings up a 3rd down and 8. Crowd on their feet here at the Hive. Martin in the gun. Throw over the middle. Dangerous pass. It is picked off. Intercepted. He could go. There is nobody in front of him. 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown Atlanta. Intercepted by Egg Chen. An excellent interception. Yes, I did just say that. Egg Chen with the pick 6 to give Atlanta even more of a lead before the 3rd quarter can run out. Dangerous pass over the middle. Once he picked it off, there was absolutely nobody that could catch him. Meyer tried his best trying to chase him down. It just wasn't going to happen. And Atlanta takes a now sizable lead over the London Knights as we're about to head into the 4th quarter. Jason Arena on for the extra point try. Snap, hold, kick. It is good. 24-3, Atlanta Swarm over the London Knights. Here in the 3rd quarter, 6 seconds to go. Arena to kick the ball away. Jeffrey Daggs back to receive. Takes it at his own 6-yard line. Runs it up to about the 26. Nice gain of 20. Daggs has good speed. Part of the reason they're using him as a kick and punt returner. Hoping to see some magic out of him to see if he can help the London Knights on special teams. Unable to get a lot there. Beef Supreme's in the chat calling out that there's still a lot of time left in this game, and there is. A lot can happen in the SFL in the 4th quarter. Michael Martin in the gun alone. Last play of the 3rd quarter. Martin ducks a sack and ducks a 2nd sack. Throws the ball. It is caught. Giacomo Jones with the reception for the 1st down. How Martin was able to escape both of those sacks, I don't know, but he did it. And that is going to bring us to the 4th quarter. London will have the ball 1st down and 10. But they are down by 3 scores and have to get something going here. If they can't score on this drive, I don't know how they stay in this game. Magic Michael Martin returns his way back onto the field. 1st down and 10 from the London 39-yard line. Swarm defense showing pressure. They end up dropping back. Martin is all-time. Oh, it's picked off! Picked off again by the Swarm defense. Jerry Forth returning to the 5 and touchdown again. Unbelievable swing. London is just shooting themselves in the foot. Another interception for Martin. Another one taken back for 6 points. The ball is tipped in and out of the hands of the intended receiver, Joe Gates, a tight end for London. And Forth says, I'll take that if you don't want it, and into the house he goes. Atlanta looking like all of the playoff team they were last year. They're scoring on offense. They're scoring on defense. It's a tall task for the all-rookie squad here in London to slow them down. It is not working well today. Arena with another extra point on the day. Brings our score up to 31-3. Atlanta Swarm over the London Knights. See maybe if Jeffrey Daggs can make a little magic here happen on special teams. If not, a tall task ahead for the London Knights as Daggs takes the ball from the 10, spins his way up to the 29-yard line where he is brought down. 10.5 here to go in the third quarter. London will take the ball back over as we step away for a brief word from the SFL presented by APM Music.
Follow the SFL on Twitter at SimulationFL, on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube and Twitch channels. You're already here, right? Might as well stay tuned. Get league updates on your phone while browsing the internet and make sure you never miss a live broadcast. Thank you for supporting the SFL.
Giacomo Jones, the intended receiver on that play. Another dangerous pass by Martin. Incomplete. Martin with 130 yards on the day. 3 picks. No touchdowns at all for the Atlanta offense, quite frankly. Martin under center. It's going to drop back looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. It is hauled in. Giacomo Jones with the reception brings up a 3rd down and 3 from the London 37-yard line. Giacomo Jones targeted 7 times, 5 receptions, 56 yards. Martin is going to hand the ball off here on a 3rd down. Myers unable to gain anything on the play, immediately wrapped up by Aquantis Shine. Brings up a 4th down and 3, and we'll see what London wants to do here. Looks like they are going to bring on their punting squad. Michael Pont on to punt back to the Atlanta Swarm. And ticking down inside 10 minutes, I can't help but wonder if London has conceded defeat here. Dot takes the ball at his 31. London immediately wraps him up. No gain on that return. Robin Murdoch on the tackle. Not a great day so far for the expansion squad London Knights. Electric day for the Atlanta Swarm as they host their home opener here in Atlanta, Georgia. Ball is handed off to Hollywood. Jukes to the left. Nearly gets another huge gain. Slyn Shady with the tackle. Gave him a forearm shiver to the head, it looked like, to bring him down after a gain of 8 on the play. Brings Hollywood up to nearly 200 yards on the day so far. He's had over 20 carries already in today's game. Really has carried the offense here for the Atlanta Swarm. Woods comes out in an I formation. On a 2nd down and 2. Woods hands the ball off to Hollywood over to the left-hand side, gets enough for the 1st down, tackled again by Slyn Shady. London really needs to rely on their defense here to try to make something happen for some sort of turnover. They have had an interception on the day early on, I believe in the 1st quarter, Garrett Rowland Sr. with the pick. But other than that, they haven't had sacks. They haven't really shown much pressure to this Atlanta offense. And it looks like Andrew Hawkins was injured at some point, and I don't believe we'll be seeing him for the rest of the day. He's the starting defensive tackle for the Atlanta Swarm defense. But I think that's okay as Atlanta has this game in hand. Inside 8 minutes, 2nd down and 8. Ball is handed off to Hollywood. He is stuffed at the line. No gain on the play. Brings up a 3rd down and 8. Slim Shady in on the tackle. And Eyal Rushanek there in support. Woods hands it off to Hollywood again. Immediately stuffed in the backfield. Tackle for a loss. There is Slim Shady, the one-man wrecking crew on this drive. Brings up a 4th down and 9, and Atlanta will punt the ball back to the London Knights. They will get another chance to score on what will now become an absolutely insanely critical drive. Punt is away. Dags back to return. Takes it at about his own 20-yard line. Is immediately wrapped up by a host of tacklers for Atlanta. London will take the ball over at their own 25-yard line. 6 minutes, 45 seconds to go here in this game. 4 minutes to go in San Antonio-Dallas game. San Antonio up 24-21 in that game. We have a close one there. Martin takes the ball out of the gun. Deep pass down the middle. It's caught. Andre Godspeed with the reception. Huge gain on the play. Now has 87 yards on the day. Where has that been all game? Martin, nice clean pocket. Deep post route to Godspeed. Beautiful catch. E.K. Vincent chasing him down from behind. He had a nice step on him. And almost breaks it away for a touchdown. This game might be a big point spread right now. But don't leave. You don't know what might happen. There's still a chance. Martin takes the snap. Throws over to the left-hand side. Caught by, appears to be Giacomo Jones. Nope, that is not Giacomo. That is tight end Charlie Balmer on that reception. Gain of 4 brings up 2nd down and 6. Martin under center. 7-step drop, throws it out to Meyer in the flat, and he is flattened. Huge tackle on the play by Aquantis Shine. Saw Meyer running out into the flat. Chased him down as soon as he caught it. I think Meyer got maybe one step in before Shine absolutely leveled him. Brings up a 3rd down and 7. London once again knocking on the door from the 29, but they haven't been able to make much out of this sort of field position yet. See what they can do here. Martin steps to the right, throws over the middle, and it is incomplete. Pressure was coming in on his face. Barrett almost got there. And Zach Daggs will come out onto the field to at least put some points on the board for the Knights. David Rimmer to hold the ball. 45-yard attempt for Daggs. Ball is snapped. Kick is up. And it is through the uprights. It is good. Adds 3 more points onto the London Knights score. Atlanta Swarm 31, London Knights 6. 2 for 2 on the day for the London Knights kicker as he gets the ball teed up, ready to kick it back to the Swarm. And the ball is kicked away. Dot takes it from his own 2-yard line, brings it up to past the 20, tries to shake a tackle, unable to do it, gets it up to the 22-yard line. 5 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Once again, you are watching the SFL on YouTube, presented by APM Music. BDG Hollywood, darn near 200 yards on the day. 26 carries, averaging 7.5 per carry. Probably will soon get above 200 here. Takes the handoff and fights his way up, and it looks like he has his 200. Almost. They're going to call it a gain of only 3 on the play. Looked like 4, but he's getting there. Damar Woods, 13 of 19 on the day, does have over 100 yards and a pick. Not a great day for the the passing offense of the Swarm. LB Allen III, receiver number 19, no catches on the day. Hollywood flattened. Slyn Shady says hello and brings him down. 3rd down and 8. Of course, when you have a running back like BDG Hollywood with almost 200 yards on the day, you really don't need to pass that much. We did see a lot out of Boo Chisholm. Not for a lot of yardage, but he does have 5 receptions on the day. 6'4" receiver entering his 3rd year with the Swarm. 3rd year in the league. 3rd season, I should say. Woods is going to hand the ball off to Hollywood, and yeah, he does get his 200 yards. Atlanta letting this clock run down. It does bring up a 4th down and 4. Atlanta will punt the ball away. Runs as much time off the clock as possible. London almost blocks the punt, which means that Daggs has no blockers. He is tackled at the 31-yard line. London will take over. See what they can do here on this drive, down 31-6 as we tick inside 3 minutes to go here. A quick touchdown would be critical if the Knights have any hope of getting back into this game. Short pass down to Meyer over on the right-hand side. Breaks 1 tackle, can't break the 2nd. And London is going to go immediately into the no-huddle offense. Martin steps up into the pocket, and he is sacked. Gets back to the line quickly. 3rd down and 10. Martin throws the ball over to Meyer again. Short pass into the flat is immediately met in the backfield, crushed by Patrick Ketsa. Can't get anything going there. His 5th reception on the day for Meyer, but only about 10 yards. Once again, I'd like to shout out to JD, my man on stats today, keeping me informed on what's going on. Brings up a 4th down and 9 for London. Martin's going to take the snap, throwing deep downfield, and it is bounces off the hands of his receivers. Martin is getting absolutely no help here. There's been multiple passes that just bounce right off of the hands of the receivers. Nearly picked off again. But the Swarm defense can't haul it in. But it is a turnover on downs. Atlanta will take the ball back over, and I expect to see them start to try to run this clock out as we are inside 2 minutes. In our Week 1 matchup between the London Knights and the Atlanta Swarm. Hollywood going to do a little stat padding here. Takes the handoff, runs it up the middle for a gain of about 1 on the play. London is quick to call their first timeout. Second down and 9 from the London 31-yard line. And Woods under center, hands the ball off to Hollywood again, runs around to the left side, spins one tackle, Slim Shady drags him down after a good gain on the play, brings up a 3rd down and 4. London quickly calls another timeout. Coming up next, Vancouver takes on Alaska, and St. Louis takes on Chicago. We got 2 more games coming up today. Next, I should say, there's another one after that, too. Both games are being broadcast on YouTube. Woods making a little audible here at the line. Hands it off to Hollywood. Didn't audible out of that. And Hollywood breaks his way out into the 10. Almost. He's in. Touchdown. 3 touchdowns on the day for BDG. Hollywood well over 200 yards. Excuse me, it looks like that was Freeman. They put Riley Freeman in the backup. I guess Hollywood's day might be over. But it doesn't matter. Freeman's able to break it away. Slim Shady tries to ride him onto the end zone. See if they can tackle him, but he's unable to do so. 37-6. The Swarm is just absolutely dominating the London Knights today. Arena on for the extra point try. Kick is up, and it is good. Be sure to tune in tonight as well. Tallahassee will visit Carolina in prime time on Twitch. That game starts at 8 p.m. Central. Dags takes the ball back at his 10-yard line. Spins his way up to the 20. He's all the way past midfield. He could go to the 40, the 30, 20, and Dags is gone. That's the special team help that they wanted Dags to be able to provide to the team. Unfortunately, too little too late here in the 4th quarter with a minute and a half to go, but an amazing return for Jeffrey Dags, rookie free safety. Spins his way past one tackle, scoots his way over to the right. Kicker tries to get him, gets in the way of another tackler, and that was all she wrote. Dags was gone. And that's why you put a speedy guy like Jeffrey Dags back there to return a punt, or excuse me, a kickoff. Make plays like that. Jeffrey Dags' big brother Zach Dags on to add another point. And the Dags brothers will add 7 on to the total for London as London finally gets their first touchdown. An amazing play by the special teams unit of the London Knights. Zach Dags is going to attempt an onside kick here, it looks like. Ball is pooched up in the air, bobbled, and picked up by Atlanta. Ball was bouncing around all over the place. It looked like London might have a chance. Couldn't quite get there as the London defense comes back out onto the field. DeAndre Noel in the chat. Good news. It is less of a blowout. Bad news. Still a blowout. Indeed it is. Atlanta is just going to kneel this one away. London burns their last timeout. Sir Shady says there is still time, but the only time that there is just time to watch Atlanta kneel this one away and listen to me for a little bit more. Be sure to tune in tomorrow night as well. 2 more expansion teams take the field. The Indianapolis Red Devils take on the San Francisco Sharks. Live on Twitch starts at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central. Cameron Irvine on the call. Always a fan favorite. The Atlanta Swarm came out here today looking to make a statement win over the expansion London Knights. and show everybody in the Eastern Conference that even though big names like Mexico City, Queen City, Tallahassee, they all keep getting called out as the powerhouses of the East, Atlanta says, hang on a second, guys. We're here, too, putting up 38 points. London just trying to get their feet wet here, see what they can do. A lot of work to do in the run game. The pass game was pretty decent once they got going. Quarterback Michael Martin, 186 yards on the day. Obviously, he did have those 3 picks, but a lot of those were tipped balls where some of the non-contract receivers couldn't quite haul in the pass. Giacomo Jones, 5 receptions, 55 yards on the day. Andre Godspeed, 3 receptions, 63 yards. You know, they were able to get a little bit going there in the passing game, but nobody finer in today's day than BDG Hollywood, running back for Atlanta, as he was able to pile on 207 yards and 2 touchdowns on 31 attempts. An amazing 6.68 yards per carry. Thanks again to JD keeping track of the stats for me. Jeffrey Daggs unable to make magic happen on that one. Spins his way up to the 15, looks like the 17-yard line. 2 seconds to go here in the game. Martin leads his team out for one final play. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Just padding the stats a little bit here. Quick throw over the middle. It is caught. Myers able to haul it in, but that's the game. Your score, the Atlanta Swarm 38, London Knights 13. This is Mike Daggs, and this has been a presentation by the SFL presented by APM Music. It's been a pleasure to call this game here in Week 1. There's still 4 more games to go. Be sure to catch them. Split between YouTube and Twitch. Goodbye, everybody.